What would be something you could tell someone as far as a way of getting into their horse's mind and kind of seeing how they can bond with them? I have said time and time again that I think just going out and being still in the pasture or, wherever your horse may be living is a really appropriate way to just get in a good groove with what your horse is feeling and thinking. In addition to that, just spending the quiet time reading a book or being in the pasture, observing your horse and being with your horse. What would be some other ways that you would say people might be able to actually kind of get inside their horses' heads?
That's a good question.
That's why I asked. I'm curious as to what you have to think.
Yeah, and what you're asking, actually, we, more than teaching the owners how to do that, we do that directly with the horse ourselves. And that is, part of the nature of the work that we do. And I think I'm going to redirect it more into how we teach our practitioners how to do that.
Awesome.
And that comes into the different states of being, teaching them how to move, first of all, how to get out of their own way, and second of all, how to begin to embody more of the qualities that you would really like to be in the world yourself also. I want to be known as a kind person. I want to be known as an intelligent person. I want to be known as somebody who, is creative. So as I bring those qualities into my session, as I bring those qualities into working with the horse, the horses are very perceptive about that. They really do understand when you're there for them.
Yes, they do. They know that, and I've watched it happen where a horse will be so open to that, and the human will just have a block. And the minute that veil is lifted and they get what's going on, it is a real magical thing to watch.
Yeah, we've had students come through, and I can tell when I start interacting with a student that they've got a little bit of, let's say, fearfulness in everything they do. When you start being receptive to this, you do see that whatever it is that we embody as people, we carry that into everything we do. We carry it into our relationships. We carry it into our sessions with horses, our riding, our work. All of it will contain different aspects of who we are and how we're living in the world. So when we have an example of that would be when we have a student who's fearful. How do we bring them to the place where they can let go of the fearfulness? Because when you interact with a horse and you have fear, then of course the horse has it too. If you have anger and you bring it in, then the horse is going to get into a who's in charge kind of thing, or the horse is afraid. All of those different states carry that. When that person can address the underpinnings of what makes them afraid to step out in the world themselves, then when they go into the horse sessions, the horse meets them in that clear field. I'm probably being a little obtuse here, but
no, it's very powerful truth, and I think that it's great content. So keep it up.
It's profound work. It's really beautiful, and that's the thing that I think probably I'm the person who runs the training program, and that's the thing that brings me the most satisfaction is seeing the practitioners come out on the other end with this whole vocabulary of how they can be in the world as well as how they can interact with the horses to get tremendous results.